Hey, what's going on, everyone? Back at it again with another action figure review. And this time I have the new 52 gold label Superman figure. So, right off the bat, this looks very, very nice. Um, I like the new 52 version of the heroes. Um, they eliminate the underwear, which, you know, the underwear, I mean, it is iconic at this point, but also I see where they're coming from getting rid of it. Um, but I mean, look at this. This just looks badass. So yeah, I've always liked the new 52 version of the heroes. Um, and this is kind of the era where even I was like going into my teens, like I was kind of like that's when I was like really getting into comics. So at least in comic book form, this is the Superman I kind of read up on. Um, but yeah, it looks very, very nice. So, with no further ado, let's open this baby up. Okay, so first of all, we got the card. Yeah, very nice artwork. Here's the description. Yeah. And like I said, I like this version of the heroes. It's kind of sucks that this timeline ended because I actually did enjoy this timeline. Um, we've had quite a few great stories come out of this timeline. Um, but I still like the new DC stuff they're doing. Um, but yeah, very nice. Let's get to the figure. Okay, here he is. Now, hate to say this, but I am a little bit disappointed. I thought this was a wired cape. It's not. It's just cloth. It looks like it could be a wired cape, but this isn't a wired cape. And also, they didn't give him any like different hands. So it's just Superman basically doing this. Like, I mean, it would have been nice if they gave him like one extra hand where like he can hold something. But other than that, it is a nice figure. And like I said, I think this is a very badass design for Superman. Kind of losing the underwear a little bit. Because, as much as I like classic Superman, the underwear, like, I can see why they would get rid of it. It is kind of weird for a grown man to wear underwear over it, I mean, a superhero to do that. Unless if, I mean, it's obviously, like, sewed on there. I know it's, like, sewed on there, but it still looks like you're having underwear on top of your, pants. But yeah, nothing really more to say. It looks like the figure looks good. I'm just a little bit disappointed about the cape not being wired and not giving him some extra hands. But other than that, it's a very nice figure. So yeah, I'm hoping to see if they have the other new 52 versions of the other heroes. Maybe I'll get my hands on them and you know make a Justice League out of that. Because, like I said, the new 52 versions of the heroes I like. So, but still very nice, very unique Superman. And, yeah, very nice.